Over the course of the summer, I've had the chance to play on a whole bunch of prison servers, and this is the updated list of the top 5 best prison servers for summer 2024. Yes, hello everybody, and welcome back into a brand new edition of the top 5 Minecraft prison servers for 2024. This is the updated 2024 version for summer, which includes 5 of my best and most favorite servers over the course of this year. In this video, I'm going to be taking you through a bunch of different servers. We're going to take a little look at how you can start on these servers. We'll go over some of the features and some of the best parts, or my favorite parts of each one. Now, thank you guys so much for all the love and support on both this series and the top 5 Skyblock videos. I really do appreciate it. So if you could continue to show the love today by hitting that like button and subscribing if you're new, that would be absolutely amazing. And as always, we are lucky enough to have a huge giveaway for the top server on this list. So if you're interested in playing the best server with the top rank for free, then definitely stay tuned to find out how you can win it. Let's get into the top 5 servers for Minecraft Prisons in 2024. So in at number 1, we of course have AkumaMC. If you guys have watched any of these top 5s, then you will be no stranger to this addition on the list, or this first one up. This has been my number 1 rated server for the last probably 2 years or so. So yes, you will be absolutely no stranger to this. This is of course a Bedrock and Java edition server, so this will suit both of your needs. If you are either on Java or Bedrock, you can connect with both. All the information, by the way, for all of these servers is linked down in the description, and it will be on screen momentarily as well. And something worth noting, if you did view this video very soon after it came out, this server has literally just reset. So this is the absolute perfect time to come and join me on a very unique server, and it can be competitive server, but a very cool server to play with your friends as well. Now, I've actually just started my main prison series for this season, so we're not going to be progressing here on my main account today because I want to make sure that I leave that for the season. So if you're interested in seeing more content on Akuma, then I'd recommend you go check that out. But we will go over some of the basics here in this video. So Akuma Prison is 100% an overpowered prison server. It is something which you guys are going to recognize as soon as you join the server. When it comes to crate keys, boosters, pickaxes, enchants, drills, all this good stuff, you will be able to tell instantly that this is an overpowered prison server. Just from the start, you guys will see the currencies will come flying up. There is a whole bunch of features which you wouldn't see on a traditional prison server. This is OP through and through. The whole list of attachables to your pickaxe, you can upgrade your game through this. So you can actually get attachments, which will boost certain enchants on your pickaxe. You can get crystals, which will boost certain currencies. And you can get runes, which are OP modifications that essentially add a new kind of enchant method to your pickaxe. Of course, with this server and many like it, you're going to get your own private mine, so you don't have anyone disturbing you on your mining journey. And actually, in my first episode of the season, I got to rank 172 without mining a single block. So we're going to mine my first one here today, just so that I can show you guys exactly what the mining is going to look like here. And as you can see, you rank up pretty fast. You get pickaxe levels pretty fast as well, just by grinding, just by, you know, jumping on and getting into your mine. So get yourself stuck in, get those ranks up there, get those pickaxe levels up there, because you're going to need both of those things in order to progress here on Akuma. Now, one of my absolute favorite features about Akuma, as always, is that the level of ability to get things for free that you'd usually have to buy from server stores is extortionate. Like, you guys will be able to see there are certain enchants such as key finder, such as treasure finder. We got lucky in here as well that will actually give you crate keys. You can get weekly crates from these. You can get all sorts of things from this completely free. And I actually have them filtered out because I get so many, but you can actually get yourself free ranks literally within like the first few minutes of playing. Now, if you're stuck and you need something to do, this server does of course have a tutorial. You can go through here, and if you wish to, you can go through this whole thing, and when you complete it, I believe you'll actually get yourself a Titan rank for free. So if you can't find any other way to get a rank, which there are plenty of, you shouldn't even need to do the tutorial to find that. If you're struggling, you can do the tutorial and you'll end up with a free rank afterwards. But there are a whole bunch of features here on the server which I haven't even explored for the brand new season, so I'm excited for that. Of course, pouches every time you hit every 20 levels. Those are going to give you a token boost and a gem boost. You've got the player miner that you can spawn into your mine. You've got a mortar that will fire cannon shots into your mine and activate a whole bunch of unique enchants. You've got a whole bunch of milestone rewards as well that will reward you just for playing, and that pretty much only just scratches the surface. Now, if you do want to come and join AkumaMC and you want to give a go at winning the top rank to try and play on the server, then it's very simple to enter. All you guys need to do is you need to like this video, you need to subscribe to the channel, you need to have joined the server using my IP, which is generzon.purple.wtf at the top middle right here or down in the description, or if you're Bedrock, you can use the Bedrock IP. And then once you've done that, I need you to comment down below with your username and your favorite Minecraft prison server. It doesn't have to be Akuma, but if it is Akuma, then I wouldn't blame you. And I'll be picking a winner for that very shortly. If you somehow already have the top top rank on the server, then it will be substituted for a $100 gift card on the store. So that's just a handful of reasons why Akuma is placed at number 1 for me. Of course, as we go into this this new season, I'm super excited to see how my season pans out. I am really hoping to hit rank 1000 this season. That is a goal that I have set myself. So hopefully we'll see how that goes on. If you guys want to see how I get on with that, then make sure you do tune into my regular prison series that is posted pretty much over the week. There's multiple episodes over the week. We also play Skyblock on here as well, so it's a good place to be. So next up, taking the number 2 spot on this list for summer 2024 is ComplexPrison. Now these guys are absolutely no strangers to this list also. They've definitely been on here many times before, so I'm excited to have them back this time again as one of the top 5, but within the top 3 of prison servers. So initially upon joining the server, you're going to find that this server is slightly more traditional in the way that it plays out. It's not as insane efficiency 1 billion as soon as you join, like just break everything instantly. It doesn't start out like that. However, don't be fooled, this server is super custom and has a whole bunch of really awesome features. I think I've mentioned this many times before, but just the way that the server is built, the way it looks, the way that it's customized is one of my favorite things about this server. Now this again is a Bedrock and Java Edition server, as are most of the servers on our list today. So no matter what device you're on, you can connect and you can give it a go for yourself. Now this was recently reset in June, and the maps do actually last quite a long time, so they're probably not looking at resetting again until like October. So if you guys do want to jump on and start progressing on here, then you won't be you definitely won't be lost. Yeah, the server definitely has more of an old school prisons feel to it. You rank up obviously using your money and such, and you do need to do the old slash rank up. You get yourself a nice little rank up crate key every time you rank up. This definitely has the more OG feel to it for sure. And of course you have your different mines per like letter that you rank up. So it's definitely an A to Z experience, which is something that I feel like has been lost quite recently in a lot of prison servers. Now of course the server can be played competitively as well using gangs. You guys will see that if you take a look at gang top, for example, you've got people like absolutely balling out here. You've got a value of 347,000 points as rank 1. Next up we got 284,000. So it is super competitive on here. You can fill out gangs of up to 10 people. So if you want to come and play with your friends, then you absolutely can. You guys will see that there is essentially like rewards for being in these top places, including gift cards and custom tags, etc. And this is paid out on a monthly basis, so it doesn't matter whether you join the server, you know, like later in the map or not. If you've got some friends and you're grinding, chances are you're going to be able to work your way up. One thing that I do enjoy about this server as well is like I said earlier, how custom everything is, but then you jump into like the upgrades and stuff, and you got some familiar enchants in here, but you've also got some very custom ones. Like I like that we're going back to the whole like having to like buy auto sell and stuff like that. So there are upgrades and such that you can buy, and yeah, it's super cool to see this kind of stuff return again. They have a whole bunch of like custom textures as well. As you guys can see, I've got a little backpack on right now, which is going to carry all of my like spare items if I want to. Like once my inventory's full, it will all start going to there, which is super awesome. But again, with all this stuff, we're not even really touching the surface, to be honest with you. There's a whole bunch of stuff which we won't even go over or even see today. So I would recommend, if you guys are, you know, even remotely intrigued by what you see in this small preview, then you definitely should be jumping online and taking a look at the server in its like full light. The only way that you're ever going to be able to test it out and you know, really see the extent of it is if you do jump on. So I would recommend jumping on this one. This is one that has a lot to see. One thing that I've you know, been told about this server as well, it's not something I've experienced myself because I don't play Bedrock, but apparently is very adapted towards Bedrock players. So for example, I know there are some servers that are like super difficult to play if you're Bedrock because they're not really adapted towards Bedrock users. Apparently this server has like a completely like custom GUI, so it's super friendly for Bedrock users. So that is definitely a benefit. If you guys are Bedrock users and you find it very hard to play on different servers, then this one might be the one for you. One thing that we've gone over very briefly in the past as well is Skull Island. This is actually a very cool feature of the server. It's like the kind of PvP area of the server. It's basically where you're going to go to find a whole bunch of like contraband and stuff like that. Like it is basically like your one-stop shop to going crazy and getting insane loot. So that is one thing I recommend you do if you've got gear and you've maybe got a gang, because I don't think it will be very advisable to go out there on my own right now. Yeah, if you're like this guy and you're insanely overpowered and you've got some pretty crazy stuff going on, then I'd recommend going out there, because I got a feeling that that's where all the good stuff's at. So yes, if you are into the like in-depth prison experience and you're a Bedrock user, then I definitely recommend you jump onto Complex. Of course, if you're a Java user too, and you're kind of into that deeper level of gameplay and slightly longer maps, then this is absolutely the one for you. It's also like a super community-based server, so they obviously obviously have their own plots and stuff that you can make yourself, like make your own player shops on. So, you know, it's also a very big thing to do that. You can also go into the casinos on here as well, which is super cool. But yeah, it's a very like player driven server. So if you guys are into the whole community side of things as well, this is going to be a very good choice for you. And in the number 3 spot, we have got EnchantedMC. Now again, I don't think EnchantedMC are a new addition to our top 3 lists. I'm pretty sure we've had them multiple times before. So again, welcome back to EnchantedMC Prison. Well, I've got them at number 3 on this list for this 2024 summer update. And actually, this map is also just released. So if you're looking for a new experience that is like just released and you guys can jump into and be competitive, then this is going to be another contender for you. Now, they actually had a pretty decently sized update for this brand new season. So we're going to go over actually a bunch of the features which are new since like the last time you guys would have seen this if you watched my other top 5s. If not, then this will be completely new for you. But as you can see, this is another server that prides himself at very much on like the customization of everything. Like everything looks super clean and super cool. As you can see, is branded very well. I really like that. Obviously, enchants are a big thing of every prison server, and I think that they do a very good job of how all of these enchants are displayed, all the different enchants that you have, and there is absolutely no shortage of a selection of different enchants that you can grab on these. They've got a very nice like central place as well. You can get the token enchants, the gem enchants, the cave enchants, and then you can also take a look at your pickaxe crystals, auto miners abilities, and perks. So it's actually a very nice like central place for your pickaxe, I feel like. Yeah, this literally just reset, so that's why we have absolutely no progress. But let's just go through a few things. You can view all of these skill trees here at spawn. They're basically like 5 NPCs. To view all of these, you're basically just going to deposit skill tokens to like go ahead and like upgrade through this, and it's going to give you loads of different rewards as you like progress through this whole system. Yeah, you do have token, gem, pickaxe, and enchant skill trees. Right here is where all your pets are going to go, and you can basically store your pets in here as well. You can view all the pet upgrades, traits, all that kind of stuff in this one menu, which is super cool. You do have the enchanted pass, which is basically like a battle pass for the server where you're going to get given a bunch of challenges, and depending on your tier, whether it's premium or free, you're going to get a whole bunch of different rewards. There is of course booster armor as well, so you can get all different like sets on here. Right now they've got token, gem, rank, and prisoner, and then they've got 2 more sets which say coming soon, but I don't know what's going to be put here. It'd be interesting to see what they put here, but yeah, you can get essentially all these different like sets on here, and these are just unlocked using shards. Then you can view your boosters over here. This is where you're going to just see like your like total boost on everything. You can see your token boosters, gem boosters, etc. It also like tells you exactly why you've got the booster as well, which is a nice little feature. Like I always like to see where my booster come from, so you can see that we get a base multiplier of 1, we got a token skill multiplier of 0.1, and then a global token boost that's on right now, which is giving us the 2 times. And then you got the auction house here, pretty self-explanatory. You guys know what an auction house is. It's where the players can sell their items to other people. So that's pretty cool. But as is universal to pretty much all, I feel like pretty much all like OP prison servers right now, you do get your own custom mine. This is going to be your own space to kind of grind out. It's not any of the like public mine type things. Yeah, this is your place to upgrade, grind out, and do whatever you can. You'll see that even just by mining a little bit, you can go ahead and upgrade some enchants. So let's just go and upgrade our token greed right here. I don't know how much we've got right now. We've got 1.38 million. So we're going to be able to do a nice little 10 enchant levels on our token greed right now. Get ourselves some more tokens while we're mining. Of course, as you're mining, your pickaxe and your rank are going to go up in levels as well. So this is just I feel like a fairly simple progression system, which is pretty awesome. I like to keep it simple, so it's awesome that it's not overly complicated. Let's upgrade our token greed again. Let's add 25 levels to that one. And then the different enchants on your pickaxe are unlocked by essentially just upgrading your pickaxe level. So once we actually get to level 10 right here, we're going to be able to unlock better levels of jackhammer, which of course on any prison server is a pretty is a staple of enchants. Is an enchant you're always going to want. Go ahead and make some upgrades to this bad boy. Here we go. Let's add how many levels can I add here? We've got 12 million tokens. Let's add 50 levels to our jackhammer. There we go. That'll be nice and overpowered now. Yeah, fairly simple upgrade system. It literally tells you what pickaxe level it requires at the bottom there, so that's very good to know. Now, one thing that we've got right here is companion storage. Now, this is a pretty cool feature because what the companions do is they actually give you like a rank boost, and then each like new mine that you unlock, you can get a better tier of companion. So in this one, the best one that you can get is the zebra companion, or zebra, I guess, depending on where you live. We can get that one right now, so I'm actually going to go ahead and buy 3 companion eggs. We're going to see exactly what we can unlock. Hopefully we can get that zebra one, because that will be pretty cool if we get a mythical one straight off the bat. I don't think we will, because I feel like it's very going to be very rare. Let's see. Okay, yeah. We got chicken in every freaking single one of them. So then those are just going to go into the companion storage right here. We can like equip him We can technically equip all of those, which is pretty cool. But yeah, those are going to give us a nice little rank boost. And then you can get more slots here as well. And then if you're done with mining for a little bit, they also have an AFK block over here. You can left click to activate, right click to upgrade. So there's basically a bunch of different like upgrades that you can make in here with credits. But essentially you can sit here and you can click it with your pickaxe and boom, you're now AFKing. Now this actually mines 2 blocks a second, but can be upgraded to 5 blocks a second. So actually it's a pretty cool way of making money if you're going to be AFK. Like as you can see, my balance on the right hand side is actually going up. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And it procs enchants. You guys just saw it procs jackhammer right there. So that's a super cool feature that I actually really enjoy. And I think more servers should do something like this. It's a nice visual representation as well. A lot of servers do AFK mining, but they don't necessarily show it in the best way. So yes, those are just a handful of the features here of EnchantedMC's prisons. If you guys like what you see, like I said, this is also a Bedrock and Java edition server, so it's always good to know that. And if you are on, well, no matter what device you're on, you're able to join the server. So if you want to come and check it out, then I'd recommend you do. This is very recently reset, like I said, literally this weekend as this video goes out. So it's a completely fresh map. It's also one of those servers that's like super smooth to play. Like you notice everything is just super smooth. So I recommend if you're looking for a satisfying prison experience, then this is one of the best ones for you. So in the number 4 spot for our top 5 for summer 2024 is, you can probably tell already, PurplePrison, guys. This is another regular addition to our list. This is a server that is pretty much on there, or I think has been on our list every time maybe for the last 2 years. If not, it might have missed a few, but we are back here on PurplePrison. And actually, as you can kind of see by my inventory, this server hasn't reset since the last time that I was on here, and last time I did a top 5, which was at the beginning of the year, and that is actually one of the big selling points about this server and why I actually enjoy it so much. This server is like the epitome of old school. This is like how OP prison servers used to be back in the day. If you're looking for like the traditional sense of an OP prison server, then this is absolutely the one you're after, with a bunch of quality of life and just general, like, I guess, modern updates to an old school feeling. This does indeed follow the whole like A to Z system, although this is overpowered prisons, so you're going to notice a slight difference to, for example, like Complex that we were on earlier. But it follows that traditional OP kind of sense, where if we go to like Warp M, for example, you guys are going to see that it's all iron, and it follows that very old school feeling, but very overpowered. This is kind of one of the like last standing, very truly OG prison servers with the whole A to Z like prisons kind of layout. So how this like used to be, or at least like one of the most established ones that are still out there. With an extremely active player base, you still kind of get the community feel of the old OP prisons and how it always used to be. So that's one of the things that like always brings me back to this server, is that it's that community feel, but you kind of just, I don't know, it's just so satisfying to sit on here and be on an OG prison server. Everything about it just kind of, it works, and it just shouldn't in this day and age anymore, but it does. But for those of you who didn't see placements in the last time that we did this whole place is as you'd expect in an original server. This surrounding spawn, you're going to be able to find yourself in the PvP area. There are gangs on the server as well, so you can create or become part of a gang. We've also got plots on here, so plots and just community in general is a very like big kind of like selling point to the server, I would say. It's back how servers used to be. I know I've been saying this a lot, and it's just back how like servers used to be in the old days, where it's very heavily community based. For example, if we actually go over to Warp Wall Street, this is going to be like the kind of stock market on how things are going right now on the server. So if you take a look, like there's literally a graph that shows you the sale price of this Omega axe, for example, over the course of the last few months. If you take a look right here, this started in July. The price of this was 900 billion, whereas now in today's day and age and economy, it's now looking to be 1.1 trillion. So it's gonna keep a track of all this. And this actually tracks everything that's sold through the shops and the auction house as well. So like all the player shops that are on different people's plots and stuff like that, that tracks all of these. And as you guys can see, one plot, for example, started at 50 billion. It's kind of, I guess, gone back to that kind of price, but it looks like it went down to 25 billion. So it's a good way to actually check like the kind of status of the economy on the server, I guess, because you kind of get to track all the prices. I mean, most of these actually follow a very similar trend, so I guess it's just as the economy grows. Yeah, this server doesn't reset like often at all. Like I think it's reset like every few years or so. So these are like super long-term maps, and because of the focus that they have on like the player economy and stuff, that's why the long-term nature of the server works so well. Yeah, you do still get like the custom enchants and stuff, so this is definitely very much OP prisons. You can go in here and purchase a whole bunch of different enchants. You can get your friggin' like jackhammer, as always. You can get blast on your pickaxe. You can get a whole bunch of different enchants. Like, this is still custom, but it's very much like OG custom, right? Like, you still get the mine bombs that you used to get. You don't really get anymore, so that's that's an awesome thing. I believe this is actually what I used to use. Yeah, that's what gives you friggin' the most money, way over more than you get mining here. So yeah, I definitely recommend using those if you can get a hold of some of them. Yeah, this is definitely the place to be. If you're into the whole like old school prisons and the way that prisons used to be, then this is absolutely the place that you want to be right now. You do of course have the donator mines that are of course even more overpowered. As you guys can see right here, I'm in the, I think this is the emerald mine for the emerald donator rank. So yeah, you can see that this place is even more overpowered and we make so much more money when it comes to mining into mines like this. I think we actually have the top mine unlocked here. So let's give this one a go. I want to see how much more I make when I'm in the top mine, because that's honestly interesting. Everything just looks so aesthetically pleasing as well. Having like their whole color scheme as a set theme is very, very awesome as well. It's very, very old school is what I love about it. Yes, because of the length of the maps, you obviously get a very, very evolving economy. Like having $373 million in my balance right now is literally nothing in comparison to what most people are making like all the time. So yeah, it's something that can take a little bit to get used to, but it means that it's not hard to get started on the server at all. You can join day one and get caught up. One thing that I do love, of course, is the plots. I really love servers that have the plots. It means that your community is able to come together and able to create some things that you wouldn't normally see on a server, because obviously when you've got thousands of people creating custom things on their own, it's always going to end up being better than just one. So yeah, it's kind of cool to see that come together and see how people use the community features to their advantage. But if you're in prisons for the long haul and you don't like servers that reset very often, then this is probably the one for you. If you like being able to build and work on something for a very, very long time, then you're going to get the most satisfaction out of playing a server like this. You do, of course, have a handful of features which we haven't even discussed, such as like their gang system, the Koth system. They've got team deathmatch events on here. They've got a whole bunch of different things which you haven't even, gone over. So this is another server which, I mean, a server like this, you really got to put some time into to understand the longevity of it and how you can kind of use that to your advantage. So I would recommend, if you guys are looking for a long-term prison server and you are looking to put all your time into one place, then this is going to be the server for you. And last but not least, at number 5 on the list is WildPrison. This, again, is no stranger to our top 5. I think this is the second or third time that they've been in the top 5 as well. So yes, welcome back to WildPrison. Now, WildPrison is also a Bedrock and Java Edition server that you guys can jump on either platform. So no matter what you've got to play Minecraft on, you'll be able to play and join us here. This is indeed another server where you get your own private mine, so you can come straight into your mine. You'll actually spawn basically right there as well. Now, the one thing that I really enjoy about this server is it's actually like a very like intuitive server. Like, you're going to be able to just jump straight in and kind of get a feel for what you're doing straight away. It's also feeling like very super rewarding as soon as you start out. Like, you might actually be a little bit overwhelmed by how many like rewards and stuff you're going to get just straight off the bat, just straight out of mining. It is super easy to like level up straight off the bat, which is something which I really like. It's nice to feel like you're being rewarded straight away. I do like that part of the experience. That is definitely a positive for me for sure. One of the things that seems very, very evident about the server as well is that they are pretty much always giving out like a whole bunch of keys and stuff all the time. Like even just like coming online straight away, it seems like the economy is very like generous with things like that. So it definitely seems like a well rewarded server. Like, you're not gonna be bored on here, that's for sure. I mean, just immediately having lucky blocks in my mind is also a very, very cool feature to have like immediately. That's a super fun thing to just go around and hunt for. Someone also gave me 64 loot boxes as soon as I joined the server, which is super cool. We just got a whole bunch of things that I now don't even know what to do with. We literally filled up my full inventory with this kind of stuff, so I don't even know what the heck's going on right now, but we'll take it. We're leveling up our wild pass very, very nicely, which I guess is another, well, I know is another form of like just battle pass, which is very, very nice to have. We'll take that. And as you can see, we can do a nice little rank up right here. We can actually get all the way up to, by the looks of it, rank 15, I'm assuming. Yes, there we go. Nice little immediate upgrade for the mine. Don't mind if I do. Now, similar to like the grenades and such we got on other servers, we've got mine bombs. This one is an airstrike. You guys will see that is super effective already at this level. There's a radius of 17 blocks, which is definitely not a small amount, so that's nice to have. Gives you a whole bunch of money as well, using things like this, using all these custom things. I know that we probably got a little bit of a good head start thanks to those loot boxes that I was given, but nonetheless, we'll take it. It's giving me a whole bunch of tokens and a whole bunch of money, so you don't say no to that. You can also get potions here on the server. These are going to boost a whole bunch of things. Well, it'll tell you what it's going to boost, so depending on what the potion is, you guys can see the OP potion is going to give you a boost to money, tokens, XP boost, and enchant activation speed, which is all things that you kind of want to be happening at once. So it's actually very, very nice that you get all of those. Store those away in my private vault for right now. And one of the cool features on this server are, of course, pets. We actually have a banker pet right now. So this, when it's active, is going to give me a 1.09% boost to my money, or 1.09x, I guess, not percent. And then with its ability, which I actually just activated, it's going to give me a 25%, I think that was, yeah, 25% boost of my income as well. So that's all very, very nice stuff. There's a whole range of pets here that you can grab that will give you a whole bunch of different effects depending on what the pet is. And of course, the level of pet that it is. This is just a tier 1 pet. So it's technically nothing too crazy, but as you can see, it's actually doing the most right now. Like it's actually doing quite a lot. So much that I have completely neglected how much I can rank up, and boom, we are now max ranked up to rank 24, and we have got orange terracotta. I think I could probably skip a whole bunch of these by using this dynamite right here. I think this is probably going to give me the most money that we could possibly get. Yeah, our next rank up was 20 million. We've now just got ourselves up to 30 million, 40 million, just like this. It's actually very easy. Anyways, one of the really cool features on here is, again, when it comes to customization, you can actually get pickaxe skins. Now, you can actually just do /skins. You can get voting pickaxes just from simply voting on the server. You don't need to do anything other than that. Or you can get community pickaxe skins from basically completing different community events. So we're going to just take a look right now. I unfortunately don't have any of them unlocked because not been on for any community events and I haven't voted yet. But essentially, you can get these custom pickaxe skins. Once you select it, it will actually turn your pickaxe into what you can see here, which is a super cool thing because you can get these completely unique models. Like imagine having this pickaxe right now in your mine, and by the looks of it, they do actually do something by the looks of it. But then you can also unlock pickaxe skins by like as a community by depositing gems. So depending on how many gems you actually like deposit into here, it will depend on the actual tier of pickaxe you get. So for example, if you were to put in 100,000 gems, you'd get the mythical pickaxe skin here. And then there's also a donation goal, and then there's also a community block mining event. So all of these things are ways that you can get different and unique pickaxe skins in game. So just by playing, you're bound to unlock some very, very unique pickaxe skins and, you know, have a nice little boost and aesthetic to your mining. So here on the server, they actually have a unique feature as well, which is /research. So when you get into here, you're going to see the research menu. Right here, you can see my first thing right here is to research is the luckier blocks. As soon as we click this, it's going to cost XP, which by the way we have like millions of. For some reason we have like 2.4 million. So you can research that, and it's basically going to be like a menu that you can then expand out on and research a whole bunch of different things that will give you a whole bunch of different like different abilities as such. For example, we can use 900,000 XP to like unlock potion time stacks. So we can then stack potion times on top of each other so that we don't run out, etc. So you can do that for like a whole bunch of different things. For example, right now I could upgrade this one. This literally cost me 0 XP, so we might as well do it. Inquisitive, which we provide a flat multiplier of XP gained from mining. Yeah, it all like goes out into this whole big skill tree kind of thing. So we can go ahead and like upgrade all these. I'm actually just going to go ahead and put a couple of levels into that one. There we go. And then we can like expand this out into a whole bunch of different things. So this one rewards a boost to money and all that good stuff during mining, during the night, I assume. So yeah, this is essentially just a menu of kind of a skill tree that you can expand and research as you gain XP. It's basically just a way to use another currency here on the server that is excluding or like is separate from enchanting. So it's just another way to get yourself involved and use some of your currencies and your mining abilities to level up and progress here on the server. Now, as you can probably see from all this random stuff in my inventory and just things that we've taken a look at so far, this is a very, very in-depth server, just like pretty much most of the ones which we've been on so far today. And it actually does require quite a lot of gameplay for you to like fully understand what's going on here. So again, I would recommend if you want to fully experience the server and you want to fully trial it out and see whether you're going to like it, to jump on and give it a go. Again, this is a Java and Bedrock Edition server, so no matter the device that you are playing on, you will be able to join. Again, I really do like the ability to have your own private mine. It's nice to be kind of separated from everybody and being able to just focus on your grind while you are. They do also have momentum on here, as you'll have seen at the bottom side of the screen right there, that you guys can see that is building up. Depending on how many blocks you mine, depending on how long you have momentum for, and then I believe how good the like boost is for that. So it's worth building up some momentum there so that you don't lose it. But I would definitely recommend that you use all of these dynamite things, because I mean, these have been absolutely my most successful thing so far while mining. If you get hold of these, then you're gonna have a good time. Yeah, you can get super involved on this server. As you can see, we've barely barely even scratched the surface today, and we've only played a very, very small amount of the server. So it is something that you can get yourself involved with and get yourself locked into, because there's a lot that you guys are going to want to be taking a look at here. Now, it is also worth noting that the brand new season of this server actually launches on the 1st of September at 2 p.m. EST. So if you want to potentially, if you're watching this video super early when this has just come out, then if you want to hold off on joining for the brand new season, then it will launch on the 1st of September. It's definitely worth joining when the server first launches so that everyone is on a even playing field. All the stuff that I'm technically doing on the server right now is probably irrelevant based on like how everyone's progression is like so far through the season. So I definitely recommend you join this server when it is reset. So that again is the 1st of September at 2 p.m. EST. I'd recommend you jump on and give it a go for yourself. See if you like it and see if you can get yourself progressing nice and fast here on wildprison. But each and every server on this list has had its own separate unique features to each other. They've all been put on this list for an absolute reason. So I do recommend that you check not only wildprison out, but all of the servers which we've listed out today. You really do have to put some game time into pretty much all of them before you can decide which is your favorite. But once you have decided your favorite, make sure you let me know down in that comment section. But that is officially my collection of the top 5 Minecraft servers for summer 2024. Prisons, of course. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed that list. If you do agree or disagree with my list, then let me know down in that comment section. I do recommend you go and check out every single one of these servers. They are all absolutely worth a look. This was my personal top 5, so I hope that you have enjoyed. And make sure you do subscribe to see more of these top 5s, including Skyblock, and we might even start a factions one soon. So if you're interested in that, then make sure you subscribe to see more. If you wish to take a look at my prison series on my channel, then we essentially post Akuma prisons like almost daily. So if you're into prisons, you're gonna like that. Go and enjoy those videos, guys. That is going to be it from me today. I hope that you have enjoyed this top 5, and I'll see you all in the next one.